Apple releases final version iOS 16.6. What's new in this firmware and should we install it? Let's talk today. My name is Maksim, let's go. First of all, let's talk about size. It depends on what iOS you are running right now. If you are running iOS 16.5 or iOS 16.5.1, the size should be smaller. If you are running the older version of iOS, the size should be bigger. It's okay, the size could be up to 7 GB, depends on your model and your iOS version. And obviously with the iOS, Apple releases some other updates to the macOS, to the iPadOS, watchOS and tvOS. If we are talking about what's new in iOS 16.6, you should know that this update is not so big. This is not iOS 17 and it's even not iOS 16.5, but it has some changes. First, now it's easier to share in of sports games or scores in news. In the News app on iOS 16.6, whenever you long press or tap the ellipsis for a sports score or a scheduled game, you'll see a new option to the Share game. Next, Apple is continuing to add in Meta accessories to the HomeKit. Now you may see a new home upgrade recommendation if you didn't do this on iOS 16.2 or iOS 16.3. And there is a new warnings for Meta accessories if you do something wrong. And while we are talking about home, let's talk about HomePod. Now it has a new Siri language and it's a Hebrew. You can go to HomePod settings and choose your Siri language to the Hebrew. Some of the Israeli sources said that this is a signal that HomePod might come to Israeli market. I don't think it will be available now at the iOS 16.6 release. I think about 2 or 3 months when we will see the iPhone 15 event, Apple may expand sales of HomePod to another markets such as Israel, but I'm pretty sure that now it's not that time. Anyway, you see the new release of iOS 16.6 is not so big, but of course it has some security updates such as iOS 16.5.1 Security Response C. Okay, it's included in this version. And if we are talking about how it's work on your iPhone, it's pretty the same as iOS 16.5.1. I tested it on my iPhone 14 Pro and it's the same. It's just working, I didn't see any bugs here. If you want to see some testing results of performance, they pretty same as iOS 16.5.1. If we are talking about battery, I'm working with iOS 16.6 RC version for about a week and it's pretty good. I have about 7.5 hours of screen time, which is pretty good for my phone, and comparing it to the iOS 16.5.1, it's pretty same. Comparing to the iOS 17 Beta 3, this version would win the battle, because in iOS 17 Beta I have only 6 hours of screen time. It's insane. However, should you install this version of iOS? And I think that you might wait a little of time because it's not so good right now. You need to wait about 2, 3, 5 days, check the comments and you will see what people are telling about. This is not so big update. There is no many new features. So if battery is important to you, wait a couple of days. If not, you should install it, why not? And that's it. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And obviously, if you like this video, you should push the subscribe button. And in the comment section below, let me know, will you install this version of iOS? Have a good day and I'll see you next time. Bye.